Welcome to Garage Gym Reviews. I am Lindsay. Today we are going to talk about this treadmill from Feier. It is a small, compact treadmill, something that I actually really like. Now, I do have a few call-outs about this, but all in all, I do think that it offers a lot of really quality features for somebody looking for something to walk on, jog on. I wouldn't recommend this for somebody who's wanting to do a lot of intensive running, but we will get into the details of that. First, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and then if you want to go ahead and purchase this, we have made it easy and place a link below the like button. When you use that link, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does give us a small commission. And while you're at it, make sure you hit that like button. Lastly, this was sent to us by the company, but as always, and as you will see in this video, if you continue to watch it, I do have call outs to this. This isn't just like some fluff piece. There are some things about this treadmill that are not my favorite, but having said that, I do think it is actually a very good treadmill for a specific type of person. And I will tell you at the end of the video who I think this treadmill is good for and then who I think it is not good for. All right, so the first thing I want to really kind of just hammer home, this is a compact treadmill. And the way that it folds is unique to a lot of other treadmills. This is something with a 2.0 HP motor, which means that it's something in the realm of like a Sunny Health and Fitness treadmill, or maybe even a Go Plus 2-in-1, but it has a bigger depth. Now, the thing about this is because it is so compact, you do have the ability to kind of tuck it in out of the way or store it vertically like we have now. The dimensions on this are 170 long, 79 wide, and then 128 centimeters tall. And then when it's folded, it's 170 centimeters long, 79 centimeters wide, and then 27 centimeters tall. Listen, the last couple days, I've had to do a lot of reviews with kilograms and centimeters and Celsius, and I'm just not made for this. I am used to measuring in freedom units. I'm used to measuring by like the bald eagle, what that stands for in America. I don't know other things. Now, this is a little bit more expensive given what I think this treadmill offers people. It costs $1,499. Now, there is financing available on their website, and it does have a good return policy. So if you don't like it after 30 days, you do have the ability to send it back. It also comes with free shipping with every purchase. Now, the warranty on this, I do think is a little lacking. It offers 1-year warranty plus a lifetime warranty on any technical support. When we compare this to other treadmills that have similar specs like motor size, deck size, things of that nature, it does fall a little short. We typically see around 2 to 3 years warranty on the machine. Now, I think a selling feature about this is the way that it folds. So it's just totally different than something like maybe a Soul or Nordic Track where the belt deck uses hydraulic mechanisms to go ahead and fold up that belt deck. This is totally different. Essentially, there are two things that you need to do. There is a lever at the bottom that you're going to go ahead and press on, and then there's kind of levers under the arms that you're gonna go ahead and click into place, basically disengage, and then it's all gonna fold on top of itself. My only thing I wish it did differently was that it had the ability for the screen to go ahead and fold in on itself to make it even more flat. But ultimately, if you are looking for a treadmill that can compact itself really nicely, this is probably one of the best that I've seen. Now, it does come with a 12% incline. This was kind of surprising to me. Even though I set it to 12% incline, when I was walking at what it said was at 12% incline, it didn't feel like it. Like, I just tested a treadmill yesterday that also had a 12% incline, and I felt way more engagement on my glutes as I was walking. I felt like it was higher up. I have actually no real way to judge it, but it just felt totally different. I will also say that the incline function moved very slowly, so that was a bummer, but the plus side to that is I honestly did not hear it. Like, it was so quiet when it was moving to that incline that I really didn't even notice that it was up there until I looked at the screen and it had said that it was at that full 12%. Another thing that is a little bit different is typically we see treadmills that go up to 12 miles per hour, and this is not the case. I've actually never seen this. It goes up to 11.2 miles per hour. So maybe you're close to that 12 mile per hour mark, which again is that 5-minute 5-minute mile, but truthfully, I wouldn't recommend anybody who is running a 5-minute mile to buy this treadmill. Biggest call out to that, again, I'm gonna keep saying this, it's the motor size. It's only a 2.0. If you are somebody who is wanting to do a lot of running, this is not the treadmill I would recommend because of that motor size. But if you are saying, I'm gonna do a lot of walking, I'm gonna do jogging, I'm gonna keep my mileage maybe at that 2 to 3 mile mark a day, then I do think this is an appropriate treadmill for you to look at. Now, this does not come with any sort of external programming. It doesn't come with any sort of internal programming. It has a basic screen. However, I do like the screen. I think it functions really well. It shows you all your basic metrics like your time, your calories, your distance, and it's very clear and modern looking, especially when I'm comparing it to something like what we see with the Horizon 7.0, where almost the display seems a little bit clunky. This feels actually very modern and really nice. This does offer 36 programs on this treadmill. The only thing is you aren't really able to see what those programs are from the treadmill. So it does come with a user manual that breaks down exactly what is in each program that you're gonna have to refer back to. Not the biggest deal, just kind of annoying. The other thing is it does have Bluetooth capability and it will connect to apps like KinoMap. The weight capacity on this is 265 pounds. I'm not surprised by that given the size and the motor size and just what we are seeing with this treadmill. And the entire treadmill does weigh only 160 pounds. This is one of the lighter treadmills that we have moved around and it does feel really light to move around. My only complaint is it did feel a little bit awkward when I was getting it into that full vertical position. Guys, I'm like a strong girl, okay? And I was a little worried that that treadmill was gonna top over on me or like kind of fly the other way because it just didn't feel totally sturdy. So I would say be very careful and mindful as you are lifting it into that entire vertical storage position because it does feel a little tedious. The belt deck on this is 20 by 57 inches long. This is a pretty large belt deck when we compare it to, again, other similar treadmills that have a, 2.0 motor size or that have no external programming, and we compare it to a lot of those things. This is a bigger belt deck size. However, not the biggest that we have seen, but for the intensive purposes of walking and jogging, this is a great size. In terms of its features, it doesn't have any speakers, it doesn't have any fan. I think that that is totally fine. It does have 2 large storage areas that you can go ahead and set your phone, keys, water bottle, whatever you need. I will say I wish they would have added a media storage to this because basically you don't have anything in front of you. So I would imagine a lot of people would want to go ahead and stream, Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever it is. Disney Plus, because I have kids, that's where my brain goes. But maybe you're wanting to watch something while you are walking or jogging and you don't really have a good way to do that. Out of all of the reviews on their website, it comes out to 4.7 stars out of 88 reviews. The biggest thing that people loved about this treadmill was the compactfulness of it, the quietness of it, and then how easy it was to move around, and then also how easy it is to use. Like, there is no assembly required with this. All you have to do is essentially unlock the levers and then pull up the arms and it's in place. So overall, this is a super easy assembly process because there is no assembly along with it. So if you are somebody who doesn't want to assemble it, this is a good treadmill. Last couple things I want to say about this is that you do have the ability to have 3 user profiles on this treadmill. So if you have multiple people in your house wanting to use this, you can definitely do that. And then I also will say, I don't recommend going to higher speeds on this treadmill, again, because of the smaller motor size and a couple other features. But if you do, just be aware that it does kind of shake. Even though it felt sturdy, I would say that there was some shake when we got to higher speeds. In terms of its cushioning on the deck, this was actually pretty decent, especially when I comparing it to other treadmills like the Urivo or something like the Sunny Health and Fitness treadmills. This did actually feel like a pretty decently cushioned deck for its price point. But do I think that its price is worth it on this treadmill? It has a lot of similar features to like something that we see with the cheaper Sunny Health and Fitness, more budget-friendly treadmills, but it's almost double the cost, or at least $400 to $500 more. Do I think it's worth it? Honestly, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I am not sure. I do really like this treadmill. I do really like a lot of things about it, but it is more expensive. It's more expensive than Soul's F63. Basically, in my opinion, this is my opinion, and maybe it's because I have like a love relationship with my beloved Soul F63, but the Soul F63 is cheaper, has a bigger deck size, has a little bit more cushioning, has a bigger motor size, and is a couple $100s cheaper than this one. So the only reason I could possibly see buying this one over something like the sole is because the sole is bigger, takes up more space. This one compacts a lot more. Also with the sole, you have the ability to stream apps, whereas this one, there's no sort of external apps like offered to you. Can I fully recommend this? I'm not sure, but if you are somebody who needs a small treadmill, you wanna do a lot of walking and jogging on it, absolutely, give this one a go. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. This has been Lindsay with Garage Gym Reviews. Peace.